Well, good morning. This is Plant Smart Living with Farmer Fred. Really glad you could join me today out here in the vegetable garden. It's a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. You know, it's now beginning of August, and you know, I just planted my broccoli. You can see it behind me here. And I also installed a row cover over my broccoli, over these low tunnel. It's a low tunnel hoop house. You know, this one here is, I used the rigid, half-inch rigid conduit. You can also use the flexible PVC conduit, which is a lot easier for most people to install. But anyhow, I've had a lot of viewers sometimes ask me, can you water through these row covers, or how do you water through them? And you know, you can also use soaker hoses under the row covers. I do have this set up for the soaker hoses, but I just haven't installed them this year. And so thanks for joining me today. I wanted to show you how I water under these row covers. And so, you know, these row covers, they allow like 85% of your light to come through. They also, of course, allow air to pass through. But mostly, and more important too, they keep out the aphids and those cabbage worms. And so, I'm simply just going to hold it right over next to the row cover and water it. And so that's about as simple as it gets. You know, it's they allow the water to pass right through, the rain pass through, and something I would really encourage you to think about having in your garden. You know, you want to be proactive with these pests and prevent them in the first place from getting on your plants. It'll allow your garden season to be a lot more enjoyable, not having to always be worried about, you know, aphids on your plants, or these, you know, if you grow broccoli. I used to grow broccoli without these row covers, and you know, there's nothing worse than having all these worms in your broccoli. And so I don't get any worms in my broccoli. It's well worth a little bit of time and money up front to install these low tunnel hoop houses. Well, anyhow, I hope this helps you as far as understanding how you can water right through your row covers using your hose. So anyhow, I just want to thank you for joining me today out in the garden. And I just hope you have a wonderful day gardening. Until next time, this is Plant Smart Living with Farmer Fred.